Introduction: a new phase of war. The war between the Noirnavio and the Astorian Empire is reaching a turning point. Until now, the Black Ship and its crew have been striking from the shadows, using hit-and-run tactics to disrupt the Empire's grip on the galaxy. But in Chapter 46, Part 6, everything changes. For the first time, Captain Clara and Wyatt decide to take the fight directly to the enemy on the ground. Their target? A heavily fortified Astorian military outpost, a stronghold that controls key supply lines and intelligence networks. If they take it, they weaken the Empire's control over the region. If they fail, they risk losing everything. This is not just another battle. This is a declaration of war. Planning the assault, a high-stakes gamble. Inside the Noirnavio's war room, tension is thick as Captain Clara, Wyatt, and their senior officers gather around a holographic projection of the target. The outpost is built into a mountainous terrain, protected by high-tech automated defenses, energy barriers, and a full garrison of elite Astorian troops. Attacking it head-on would be suicide, unless they find a weakness. Wyatt suggests an aerial drop assault, using shock and speed to overwhelm the defenders before they can mount a coordinated response. It's a bold strategy, relying on the element of surprise and the Noirnavio's superior combat experience. Clara agrees, knowing the risks but also recognizing the potential reward. The battle plan is set. Drop pods will be launched from orbit, carrying squads of heavily armed special forces to key locations. One team will disable the base's shield generators, while the main force breaches the command center. This will be a battle of precision and brutality. There will be no reinforcements. Victory or death. The drop, falling into chaos. The chapter shifts to the moment of deployment. Inside the drop pods, the soldiers secure their weapons, checking their HUD displays for mission parameters. Wyatt stands among them, calm and focused, his reputation as an elite warrior known to all. "Remember why we're here," Wyatt says, his voice firm over the comms. "They think we're just ghosts in the dark. Today, we show them we're the storm." With a metallic clink, the drop pods launch from the Noirnavio, streaking through the planet's atmosphere like meteorites of war. As they descend, alarms blare. Astorian anti-air defenses have locked onto them. Turrets fire massive energy blasts, lighting up the sky like a deadly fireworks display. One pod is hit, exploding midair, its soldiers lost before they even land. The rest plummet toward the surface, barely dodging incoming fire. The drop pods slam into the ground with a bone-rattling impact, their doors blasting open as human warriors emerge into the chaos of battle. The battle, war on the ground. The moment the soldiers step out, they are met with intense resistance. The Astorian troops, already on alert from the incoming pods, open fire immediately. Plasma rounds streak through the battlefield, exploding against cover as human soldiers rush forward, returning fire with deadly accuracy. Wyatt leads the charge, his tactical HUD mapping enemy positions in real time. He moves like a ghost, dodging plasma bolts and cutting down Astorian soldiers with precise shots from his railgun. Meanwhile, Squad Beta fights to reach the shield generator facility. The defenses are heavily guarded by Astorian battle droids, relentless mechanical warriors programmed to protect the base at all costs. The humans fight fiercely, using EMP grenades to disable the machines while snipers pick off enemy officers from a distance. The battle rages across the base. Explosions rip through defensive barriers, sending debris flying. Human forces push forward, their superior tactics allowing them to outmaneuver the Astorians, despite being outnumbered. But the enemy isn't giving up. Reinforcements arrive, Astorian shock troopers in powered armor, each one a walking tank. Their energy shields absorb bullets, and their weapons mow down human soldiers in brutal counterattacks. The fight is on the brink of collapse. Turning the tide, a desperate maneuver. Realizing they are running out of time, Wyatt makes a bold move. He and a handful of elite troops break through enemy lines, charging directly at the shield generator facility. Plasma bolts burn through the air, but they press forward, using tactical explosives to breach the final barricades. Inside the facility, they engage in intense close-quarters combat, fighting Astorian guards with knives, pistols, and sheer determination. Wyatt takes a plasma burn to the shoulder but keeps moving, planting charges on the generator's main power core. Time to end this. Wyatt growls, activating the detonator.
Boom.
The shield generators explode in a fireball, causing the entire outpost's defenses to collapse. With the barriers down, the rest of the human forces storm in, cutting through the remaining Astorian defenders. The battle is won. The aftermath, a message to the Empire. As the smoke clears, Wyatt and Clara stand over the ruins of the outpost. Bodies of Astorian soldiers lie scattered, their once proud defenses reduced to rubble. The black ship has struck again, but this time it's different. This was not an ambush. This was an invasion. The captured Astorian officers, wounded and in shock, stare at Wyatt and his warriors in disbelief. You're just humans, one of them whispers, fear in his alien eyes. Wyatt kneels beside him, staring coldly. We are human, he says. And we're not stopping. Back aboard the Noirnavio, the crew celebrates their victory, but the war is far from over. The Astorian Empire now knows that the Black Ship isn't just a nuisance, it's a full-scale rebellion. The chapter ends with an ominous transmission intercepted from the Astorian High Command. Deploy the Warborn. It's time to crush these humans. The next battle is coming. And this time, the Astorians are bringing everything they have. Final thoughts. This chapter marks a major turning point in the Black Ship saga. For the first time, the Noirnavio takes a direct, open fight to the enemy, proving that humanity isn't just surviving, it's winning. But with victory comes greater risks. The Astorians are no longer underestimating the Black Ship. Now, they will fight with all their might to destroy Wyatt and his crew. The war is just beginning. What comes next? Find out in the next thrilling chapter of the Black Ship.